Movie Reviews by Rob.
Hey everybody, Rob here. I've been putting this review off for a while, and I feel really guilty about it because when I saw this movie, I thought it was one of the best movies I've ever seen. Of course, I'm talking about The Wrestler by Darren Aronofsky, is the director. He was also the director of Pi, Requiem for a Dream, which is on my top 10, and he's actually, I think, he directed The Fountain with Hugh Jackman, which is another one of my top favorites. So let's just get right into this movie. I think, personally, out of all the films that I've watched this year that are possibly going to be nominated for Best Picture, including Milk, Frost Nixon, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, this was probably the realest film that I've seen this year. I believe the tagline for it is love, pain, glory, and I think that really fits with the plot. The overall plot for this film is about Randy the Ram Robinson, who is basically an over-the-hill wrestler, where all he knows is wrestling. And going into this film, you know, I was a little put off because I'm not a wrestling fan. I never was. I was always one of those people who, when all my friends were into wrestling, I was one of those people who was like, wow, this is fake. How can I get into something that's fake? Let's just say that with all these years of, you know, biased against wrestling, it took a film like this to actually change my point of view and my perspective of it, to actually have, you know, some compassion and some understanding towards wrestlers. Mickey Rourke plays Randy the Ram Robinson, and he does it flawlessly. I mean, Mickey Rourke, I think, is an excellent actor. He has spoken out against Hollywood and the Academy, so it's clear that more than likely he will not get the award this year for the Academy Awards for Best Actor, even though he, and I'm reviewing this late, he has won for the Golden Globes Best Actor, but I think he deserves it. His performance was dead on. He really fits into this character. The film is about the wrestler after the glory and what it takes to maintain it, and how hard it is to live life when you're only really good and used to one thing. And it's a very powerful film because it deals with issues of what you give up for fame, and what you give up for what makes you happy, and how others can suffer by that even though you are happy. It also critiques how us as humans are willing to put ourselves through such pain for what we enjoy. Now, it's written by Robert Siegel, I believe, who is actually, he's writing some film coming out in the future called Big Fan. Besides The Wrestler, he wrote he was one of the writers for the Onion movie. So he's not a very well-known writer, but I think the dialogue, the pacing of this film, it was just one of those films that you don't know it, but it's one of those films where you don't know it, but you're intrigued by the character. You want to know what is going to happen to this character. So, I mean, Mickey Rourke really helped that along, as well as supporting Marissa Tomei plays a stripper that he kind of becomes friends with and has feelings for and becomes attached to. And I've heard some people in their reviews say that she didn't do a very good job or whatnot, but I think for me to look at Marissa Tomei and not go, you know, that's just Marissa Tomei, my cousin Vinny, you know, she really fell into the role, and these characters were real human beings, and you really felt for them. Another little note is that the main song for the film, The Wrestler, called The Wrestler, was by Bruce Springsteen, and I believe he won Best Song for the Golden Globes. I think it's an outstanding song. A lot of people might not like it because his voice is very rough, but I think it fits with the style of the movie, and although the song I enjoy on its own, I think it really fits in the context of the film as well. So this has a lot going behind it. I really hope it's at least nominated for Best Picture, and I hope Mickey Rourke is nominated for Best Actor in the Academy Awards. I think it would be outstanding if he won, but a nomination would suffice, being that it at least got, Best Actor in the Golden Globes. I definitely recommend this. This, for me, would be 5 out of 5 Burgles. I'm not even going to show the Burgles because I can't even fit that many on the screen. But 5 out of 5. Check it out while it's still in theaters. It probably won't be near you locally. You might have to go out of your way. But definitely check it out. And remember, I'll be watching.